So I'm sitting here at the end of the year just going through my channel, looking at what videos have done well, what haven't, and trying to plan out what I want to do with 2024 for you guys. What videos do I want to make? What watches do I want to make? So I'm kind of just planning that out. I'm going to put it here into a video go and see what you guys think. Sorry if I'm a little congested sounding. I'm getting over COVID here. But first off, I still want a moon swatch. I know that that's a very contested view, and a lot of people hate it. This is the one in specific detail that I want. I want the Mission to Mercury. I've gone into the Omega Swatch store. I don't know why I said Omega. I've gone into the Swatch store often. The way it seems like these days is they're easy to get. You just have to be there in the mornings, and that's just conveniently never when I'm there. But this is definitely the one I want, and I you know I have an affinity for the Speedmaster, which you'll also see later in this video, but I just really want to get one of these still, so that should be on the agenda first up, hopefully for 2024. This Tissot I really also want to do for some reason. I've come back to it and looked at it multiple times this year, and it's kind of always drawn me in, and I'm not sure what it is. It's a really cool looking watch. It just calls it the dress watch in gray. Obviously it has a model number, but there's no name to it. And it's a really cool looking watch to me. And at only 8.5 millimeters thick, that's super thin. So I feel like it's kind of Rolexy. It's kind of, Explorer vibes. It's the overall case shape of, just the Oyster Perpetual in general. It's a cool looking watch to me, so I kind of want to grab one of these. It's a little more expensive, so it's later in the year. Now jumping into a project I'd like to do, but I saw these 3 dials on the Miyuxi store, which is where I buy and build parts. This is what I use instead of DIY Watch Club. But I really want to make a watch with this face. So that's definitely up there as an overall goal for the year. I definitely want to make something using these dials and put them in a case. They fit the typical NH35, NH36. So it'll be a cool piece to build. It won't be anything super special, but they're really cool looking dials here. I'm really kind of drawn to the blue one, I think, but I'm not totally set on that yet, but that's what I'd like to do. Next up, buying made watches that I don't have to put together. I really want to check out this Spectensone. It is obviously Cartier style. I'm not sure what exact colorway I want to do yet. I am really drawn to the gold and the rose gold. Obviously, with these China watches, the golds never really look great, so that does kind of pull me away from it. Something maybe just gold on the outside or all silver. But I definitely have been wanting to do more Cartier-style watches, and this checks off that bubble. I have one in the mail on the way here that is also Cartier style, so you will see one soon, but I do want to do this particular one as well. San Martin, I want to keep on doing sub-style watches. I know I have the Ghost, which has the really cool face, but I do want to do another Ghost in just straight sub form. I am probably still selling the Ghost, so that is still available for sale, but I do want to maybe replace it and just review a straight sub-style watch. Nothing gradient face, nothing extra detailed about it. I know they're overall the same watch, but I would maybe want to do this. Also, I know I mentioned it previously, I've been wanting to get one of these Pierre Paulin jump hours. I've seen multiple videos of people wearing them, and they're really cool. It just seems like a lot of the sites that sell them, like especially AliExpress, it's by the same people who sell the Merkur, I believe. They're just never in stock. They're always now in the pre-sale phase, and you go to buy them, and they tell you they're going to ship in 3 months, and I just don't want to deal with that. I want to wait till they're out and fully available. So this will be hopefully a watch that I do at some point next year. I definitely want to get my hands on it, and you'll hopefully see it soon. Next is more Grail overall goal, but I do want to do a Speedmaster. Ideally, I want to own a Speedmaster, but I would be fine with, like I did previously, just having one for a day and reviewing it. But I really want to check out this 57. I really love the vibes of it. This is why I did the San Martin version of this one, but it's a gorgeous watch to me. That face is just absolutely incredible. We don't need that there. This face is just gorgeous, and that display back is also stunning. Everything about this watch screams my name to me. I love how it's kind of also a cutout, and you see down to that lower level. That depth is just insane. I really want to check this thing out in person and have my hands on it and give you guys a good feel of it. So hopefully we'll do that soon. And the last one I'm definitely not buying, but I do know somebody who recently purchased this watch in, I don't know if it has the diamonds, but a very similar vibe. I want to get it on this channel and I want to review it. I want to be able to show you guys an Aquanaut, see if they're worth $50,000, $300,000, whatever you want to charge for them. I want to have one in my hands in person and really feel it and give you guys a good taste as to what they're like. And if they, it's always been my Grail watch, and I want to see if it takes my breath away in person the way it does on the screen. So those are my watches for the year that I want to get. Hopefully I'll have some of those added to this little video list sometime soon. If not, I'm sure I'll have something great for you. But this is probably the last video of the year for me, aside from some shorts. So on that note, thank you everybody for watching. Thank you guys for getting these numbers up. You know, over 2,600 subs is crazy to me. This channel should hopefully keep growing. I know it's not blowing up like other ones do, and I hope someday I make that content that does. But until then, I'm just going to keep doing my thing. And thank you all for watching, and I will see you guys sometime next year.